Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Golgothan and welcome back to another episode of Kerbal Space Program Career Mode. In this episode I think we're going to try to get us some science around the moon. I don't think we're going to be able to land on the moon, but we should be able to do a moonshot and slingshot ourselves around the moon and back to Kerbin. So we'll start with a pod. We'll need parachute on it. Then we need fuel tank. We'll definitely need our goo container on it. Goo. And we'll put our little engine on there. Should be enough to get us to land on the moon and take off from the moon and get back to... Oh, wait, no, we don't need to land on the moon. That's right, we're not landing on the moon. We're just doing a flyby of the moon. Put little lander legs on here for when we get back. Want to make sure we save all of our parts on this final stage. There we go, 3 parachutes. Just put it like this, right in the front, like that. Alright. And I have no ladders or anything. Don't need anything else on this top layer, I don't think. We don't have any... Do we have batteries? We don't have batteries yet, so we need to get us some batteries soon. I think actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to strap a decoupler there. Because we don't need an engine to land. We kind of do. Kind of need an engine to land on the surface of Kerbin. For safety reasons, we'll keep it on there. Alright, decoupler. Propulsion. We could try a new design, a different design. We do something like that. Oh, we don't have fuel on. Alright, sorry about that. I accidentally clicked off the screen and it closed Kerbal Space Program and I had to recreate our rocket here. I think this is the design we had. I forgot actually that we need to put our little communitron. Stick it straight out the back there. Like, oh no. Just one. Bam. Perfect. Now, so I'm gonna put one more rocket there like that. This is gonna be our second stage, our stage that gets us around the moon and back to Kerbin. Now we gotta do our launch stage. Thank goodness we've got the radial decouplers that we can use, but I wish we had fuel lines to make this go better. Oops. Need to stack decoupler first. Oh, can't wait for us to get some more science so we can get some bigger fuel tanks and some fuel lines. So let's say like that. Alright, and then I'm actually going to take only 2 off the bottom here. With the radial decouplers on, we'll do 4 of these. That. Boom, just like that. It's like perfect. Bring these down just a smidge. Because I want the engine in the middle to not be touching the ground. I've been having problems with that when I do these launches, is that if the middle one's touching the ground, then all of a sudden it doesn't it leaves it on the ground on the launch pad, and I don't want that. Alright, so let's throw on these nose cones. And I think we are ready for our moonshots. Make sure all our engines are firing at once. Go like that. Alright. Yeah, so this will be Moonshot. Oh, sorry. Munshot Mark 1. Let's go take this and do some science around the moon. Hopefully. Oh, I need some winglets. This was going to help significantly control us. There, and I'm also going to put some up here. I'm going to do it like this. That way when we decouple our outside engines, our outside rockets, we still have some aerodynamic control. Alright, let's launch and head towards the moon! Alright. SAS on, thrusters up. Let's do our science from here, even though it's not really worth anything. But it's free science. Observe the mystery goo. Not doing a whole lot. Transmit. And 3, 2, 1, launch. We're definitely gonna have to throttle down to keep our... Oh man. Keep our acceleration below, or our velocity below 200 meters per second. I am off course already. I don't know why I keep having so much trouble with these. Why it always wants to go at 45 degrees. I don't know if it's because of the mystery goo container. Is that throwing off the balance? What? But it really should not be turning like this much. It's quite frustrating. And I've got no torque on it. It's ridiculous. Come on. Well, now I've got some control. Ugh. This is not beautiful at all. I'm hoping I still have enough time to get... Come on! Come on, man! Why are you having such trouble with moving up to the 45-90 mark here? What is throwing off the balance so much? Probably have like an orbit, or out of the atmosphere orbit now, at a ridiculous angle. Oh, come on. I don't get it. I'm just going to go till I break that off. What are we looking at here? Not a good apoapsis yet, so let's burn. See if I can't get this to turn down now that I have a smaller vessel to control. I don't know. This is going to be a tough one. See if I can just do it just with a maneuver. Go straight to the moon. Oh, the moon's over there, so no I can't. Okay. Let's just get an orbit going. There. 80, not good enough. Alright, well I'm just going to do it as a burn from the node. That was so frustrating. I have no idea why I had so little control over the vessel as I was taking off there. It was really frustrating. We're in the atmosphere now, at least. Ah, gosh, I hope we have enough fuel to get to the moon. All I have to do is make an orbit around the moon, and it should just take us all the way back to Kerbin. Just take one big burn to do that. So I'm hoping to be able to do that with the next stage. Here we go, coming up on that 90. That's better. It's still not very equatorial. It's probably one of my worst orbits I've ever had. Alright, let's see if we can burn from here and hit the moon. Set the moon as the target. I'm hoping to not have to adjust angle. Going, more power, more power, more power. Bring it in. Alright, so we are where I want to be as far as landing back on Kerbin. There we go, this is more what I want. Where are we at? About 100 over. There we go. That is a landing trajectory back on Kerbin. This will be a successful moonshot if we can pull it off. I can't wait for us to have solar panels. As you might see up here, I was able to get rid of the life support mod, which was going to cause problems for us, I guarantee it, when the time came for us to take longer missions, because the science, the tech tree doesn't contain the life support items, parts. And that kind of makes it a big deal. Alright, let's time warp to 1 minute from burn. What's up, Kerbal? Oh, this is my final stage. This is my launch. This is my transfer burn stage. So let's hope I don't think I have that much fuel left on this stage, but I'm hoping that I can still, with this next stage, have enough to finish the burn for the moonshot and have enough to smooth the landing. Oh, beautiful Kerbin. And we're about to begin our burn. About 10 seconds. 8 seconds. There we go. 2, 1, burn. Oh. I don't know, man. Gotta burn for a full minute almost now. What's Jeb seeing right now? Space. Oh yeah, we'll have plenty of fuel. Alright, back to map mode to make sure that we're hitting this right. There we go. It's not the best moon periapsis, but it brings us into a landing trajectory back down Kerbin. Right there on the far side. Should probably come in pretty hot for that, but it's okay. We'll do our alarm for the change of sphere of influence. In the meantime, I'll talk about I started a new series on the game Terraria, which is a pretty cool sandbox kind of survival horror kind of platformer game that allows you to it's a side scroller, so it allows you to dig down and up on 2 dimensions. You can do basically X and Y, and then you can build houses, structures for yourselves to help defend against monsters, build yourself better weapons. You can play online and do PvP, and that sounds interesting to me. But I'm not going to be doing that much of that in the series. It's mostly going to be survival. Survival in this series that I'm doing. We're almost there. And actually with Terraria, I might at some point do a Terraria giveaway. If I reach enough subscribers, I will probably do a Terraria giveaway or some sort of giveaway. Alright, here we are about to pass that sphere of influence. There's the moon. Can Jeb see it? Nope. Creeping in on there. I'm not doing an orbit, I'm just, as soon as I get to the periapsis though, I'm going to start doing my science. And I don't need to transmit the science. I'm actually not going to transmit it. You lose the science. You lose some of the science if you transmit it. It's better just to do the science. Like here, I'm going to do crew report. 15 scientific value. We will see, you look at the surface of the moon and try to find a good landing spot. The inside of the craters might be the best option. Interesting. So keep that data. We are not going to be landing in this episode. We do not have enough fuel to land. We might, but I'm not going to risk it because I need us to be able to get back. Let's observe the mystery goo. Goo feels right at home out here in space high over the moon. Okay, let's keep that data. Interesting. And let's EVA Jeb. Let's see what his EVA report says. In space high over the moon, you recorded observations about the situation. 24 science. Nice. Alright, keep data. And board back on. And now, we begin our return. Jeb goes back into sleep. Actually, doesn't really need to, 'cause it's only a few hours of a mission. What a beautiful shot that is right there. So accelerate. Yeah, we are. I think that means we are out of the sphere of influence of the moon as we approach back to Kerbin here. Okay, still have plenty of electricity. Plenty of fuel. Whoa, whoa. Easy there, Kerbin. Here we come. About to enter the atmosphere. Alright, so let's point us retrograde. Retrograde. Alright, so where are we going to land? Somewhere in these mountains, it looks like it might be. Hopefully make it over this water. My hope is to make it over this water. I'd like to be able to do a manned landing on hard surface. Ooh, effects. That's intense from here. Looks like we're going to be coming in a pretty good spot to land, too. Okay, come on. Should be getting out of the thin atmosphere. We're in a thick atmosphere. Slowed down enough to not be on fire. Okay. Burn just a little bit to help slow us down. Just gonna keep burning retrograde until it puts us vertical. I'm not burning very much. I'm gonna put us on a vertical landing trajectory here. Pop out the parachutes. Don't want the parachutes to rip us apart, so I'm gonna slow us down a little bit more. Okay. Coming in at a decent pace. Parachute should be opening relatively soon. The landing gear down. Nice. And we will have plenty of fuel to completely land without issue. Parachutes at any moment now should be opening. Almost don't even need them at this point. I could do this whole landing without them. Almost have. There they go. Okay. 5.3 meters per second. That's a little fast. So I will correct us once we get closer to touchdown. Let me see our strings. What is our radar altitude? We're at about 450 right now. So at about 400 on here, I will be wary of coming close to the ground. But man, what a successful mission. With barely any hiccups. We had some issues at launch with keeping proper heading. But we made it. We did our moonshot. We got our science. And we just need to land successfully to have a completely successful mission. There we go. Mount this up. There we go. What a perfect landing. Alright. Throttle down. Let's go to the Space Center, recover our science. Where are ya? Munshot Mark 1. Cover that vessel. Alright, so we got 81 science for that. Observing mystery goo high over the moon gave us 30. EVA report gave us 24. And crew report gave us 15. Yes, and a flyby of the moon, an extra 12 science. We've got a lot of science now. Let's head up the research and development building and see what we can unlock. Hopefully more stuff to do more science. Batteries and comms and more science. So we're definitely going to get that. What's this? Another winglet. SAS. Ooh. Probe core. Interesting. And a cockpit. What do we have here? Struts. Launch stabilizers. Ooh, this would be a good one. I think I'm going to take this one. Yeah. Ugh, I really wish I could have the reaction wheels. And this other engine. Wait, what does this give me? Oh, the bigger fuel tank. Ooh. Okay. I'm gonna take this one because it's got the launch stabilizers, the struts, the the expanded radial decouplers, and this tri-coupler. All of which will be really, really useful when it comes to landing on the moon for research. Hopefully after that we'll be able to unlock this one and this one for better things. Oh, there's our solar panels, finally. We need to get those too. And we'll be able to, once we do this, we can build us a satellite that can continuously transmit science or something. Ah, more science stuff. Okay. Alright. Well, I think I'm going to end this video here. If you enjoyed this video, please click like down below. Please leave a comment if you'd like to name one of our Kerbals. I did figure out how to rename them, so I can name our Kerbals, so leave a comment down below with a name you'd like. Yeah, please subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos like this. I am Golgothan, and I will see you next time.